Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How are you guys today? Welcome in on this fine Thursday evening. We're back in the Spitty, in our pretty Spitty in Freetown, the capital of Sierra Leone. Me and names, oh boy. We gonna have a rumble over the city till we depart to our next leg, onto our next leg. We have Catbat and Nightsap already in the sim. Good evening, co-pilot. Hey, Catbat. How you doing, guys?
Hello. Yeah, we're alive.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Alive is a good thing.
That's a change. Yeah. Okay.
And
I'm here too.
And in the chat we have Sally Dev and Keyboard Cat. Did you find a nice keyboard to settle on? Just asking. How you doing, guys, in the chat? Sally Dev, what's up? What did you do today, Keyboard Cat? So, I guess I join you over there. So you found a keyboard to settle on? There are two Germans over there. Oh. You're at work. How long do you still got? On here, on there. Okay. Fuel pump. Heat off. Oh, that's also nice.
Yeah, off for 3 days sounds good. When you're used to all this English aviation jargon, a plane which has German signs really is funny.
Oh, yes.
Like, for example, to tell you whether you are going up or down, it says steigt, sinkt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edith says Sturz und waagerecht.
Yeah. And then we get Hauptfahrwerk.
On the Junkers U, the original signs with Luftdruck.
Yeah.
Und Schmierstoff. Ja, Schmierstoffe.
Yeah.
You could translate it to oil, engine oil.
Grease. Yeah. Talking about Schmierstoffe, an expression which I learned by watching narrow boating videos. Do you know what a stern gland is? I thought that sounded like something biological, but it's actually technical. It's at the back of the narrow boat where the how do you call that? The camshaft, the thing that turns, goes through the boat. There has to be some kind of seal, obviously, even though it's turning, to prevent the water from coming in.
Yeah.
And that is done by this so-called stern gland, which is like a sort of big pot of grease, basically, that this thing turns around in. And every morning, more or less, before you set off in the boat, you have a pump, and you press grease into that thing to make sure
It stays
there is
sealed.
enough there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there would be water coming in, eventually not in huge numbers, but you would have to pump out the bilge every now and again.
Yeah. And Lima Kilo, who can provide a calm backseat with not much turbulence? The last Glühwein was poisoned, I think. That gives a headache tomorrow. I hope you have aspirin at home. I would like to...
I have a feeling I don't have a back seat.
Me neither. I can string you to a wing or something. One German plane, another German plane. The Germans are heading everywhere. So, fuel pump off. No looping today. Especially for you, some looping now. Especially for you. So, guys, do you want to punch in the first song of tonight, Lima Kilo?
Oof.
Oof.
Bouncy, bouncy. It's by far the bounciest plane I have in the sim.
Bouncy bounce yard.
Happy little Schmitty. Oh, and there goes Gaunsep. Yeah, he's got more power.
This thing is just amazing. The way it takes off, it just lifts into the air very gently. Because it's all wing. There's no body. Yeah.
And it's not like the Schmitty is weak either, because we're doing a good climb rate for sure.
Maria, what's the problem?
Nothing, but, well, I needed to start the music first, and since you took off without me...
Well, I thought you were ready to go.
I was asking Lima Kilo if you wanted to punch in a song for our takeoff, but there came nothing. Then I needed to start the music.
And I've got a contrail.
I got 4.
Bad.
Excuses.
Yeah, that's a pretty lame one.
So let's have a look at the capital, since we did not do that last time.
Oh, and where is it?
On the other tip of land. To the south of
So
the
continue
airport.
straight. Oh, to the south of the airport. I was going north, I believe.
I know.
Yes, so was I.
Oh my god, this is so nice.
Come on. I don't get her trim today. What the?
Oh, we had a look at this place.
Really?
I remember that the only thing that my point of interest showed me was one modern skyscraper.
Thank you, Sari, but...
The Sambandura building. I remember that. I remember Kaharia looking at this and saying, oh, it's not much.
I don't.
You were already asleep.
Yes. I have to confess I had a 2-hour nap in the afternoon. After we got our car from the dealership. A new holiday car.
You see that skyscraper to your right? That's the one building that is probably from the add-on.
No skyscraper.
But nothing spectacular, just...
No.
Okay, let's make a loopy if we have enough speed, then we go back.
Loopy loopy.
This thing here, I'm flying past it now.
I see it.
But I mean, that it's not a very spectacular building. But maybe it's the highest building of Sierra Leone. I have no idea.
Probably. If you see how flat here. How flat it is here.
Are these like, like this airport we just took off from?
Yes.
Has these blinky lights. Not the one at the runway, but the one like green and white.
And white, yeah.
Yeah. Are they sort of like, well, with the lighthouse where you have a certain rhythm, which
that's on the tower? That's on the tower.
Yeah.
And green is airport is open. No problem to land here, if I'm correctly.
Okay, so
If
but
it would
they're sort of
blink, if it would be blinking red, it means airport closed.
yeah,
Danger, do not land.
but it's not an identification of the airport.
No, that's
Like
just
with
like a traffic light.
lighthouses where you, yeah. Okay.
I thought they only use it if there's like a radio failure of somebody, because to be fair, I cannot remember seeing those lights in real life.
I saw it on Frankfurt airport. That's actually a real light. Blinky, blinky green.
Okay. Was it blinky blinky green? Okay.
And I had the same experience. So, wait, that's a real one. The sim is not making this up.
Well, I don't know to which degree then, because I cannot recall seeing any in Ibiza, none in Valencia. I don't know. I cannot recall any actually.
At Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot, there was a blinky blinky. A green blinky blinky on the tower.
Well, I know they exist because they're like, in the case of a radio failure, you would look to these lights
Yeah.
so that they can tell you it's safe to land.
Now I know that lighthouses, they have different intervals, different rhythms. So when you see the rhythm, you can tell which lighthouse it is.
Yeah.
And I thought it might be something like that.
Not that I know of.
No, I think there's just this thing with like intermittent and I don't know.
Twitch statistics says I spent about 280 hours on your stream. Oh yeah.
Nice. It's quite some time.
Uh-huh. Yesterday it was clear, sunny, but rather cold. but there was a balloon up sailing across. And I thought, oh, these guys must be dressed really warm.
Yes.
But I'm sure they had a wonderful view
Hopefully.
from up there.
Yeah.
Ah, there's a Richie Ricardo just
Popped in.
loaded in at our airport.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And a Spitty. Whee! I'm not alone anymore.
Well, you were definitely not alone with us, but yes, as in with the Speedy, yes.
We don't count. We've got German
don't.
planes.
Yes. We've been banned.
And a self-respecting Spitty does not associate with German planes.
Ah. These German planes always have such a weird, how to say that, pronunciation.
Weird pronunciation.
Not us, but if you talk to typical German who did not have any advanced English speaking practice, most of them turn the th into z's or t's. It's funny to listen to, especially to my boss. Hey, New George, how you doing? Welcome in.
Hello there.
Hello.
I'm pretty good, actually, Mommy. Actually, at the moment, awake. Was a long day. Accident?
Accident?
What accident? Yeah, still not showing. I can hide it pretty well, let's say it that way. And the dentist appointment is 2 weeks out. Couldn't get any earlier.
What? Did you lose a tooth?
And now I split a tooth.
Split?
Split.
Oh.
It broke in half.
Is it painful?
No, it was. Der Zahn war schon wurzelbehandelt, aber er ist jetzt bis auf runter durchgebrochen. Aber Gott sei Dank auf der Innenseite und nicht auf der Außenseite. Somebody did not want me to munch M&M's with the peanuts inside. I bit on one
Yeah,
and
okay.
made. Whoopsie! And it's a really shitty tooth that broke. Du hast doch den Eckzahn und eins dahinter. Eins weiter nach hinten, genau,
Aha.
der ist gebrochen.
Okay.
I'm not in any pain, New George. That tooth was treated before. So was already more likely dead. Does not hurt. It's just inconvenient. You want to bite into something. How? Fingers still on? It seems there's much agriculture.
Conakry. Now here I get 2 markers. Let's check that out. That somehow looks familiar. I think.
Shit.
Ooh, that is, and I'm sure that was painful. Yes, I landed here on my Africa flight.
Ah, okay. Or it wasn't painful at all because the knife was nicely done and sharp. Had a good cutting edge. Fuck.
And off the coast there, that looks like an old volcano.
Okay.
And we have a building for the National Assembly of Guinea.
Yes, you were lucky.
Yeah, that must be an old volcano.
I'm coming over to you. I was on the coast still. Well, I have to work. I have work tomorrow and then Saturday off, Sunday, Monday. Yay! Finally, a bit more time to get my household affairs in order and wrap Christmas gifts. They're all already bought. I wanted to go to work on the 8th of December, but boss said, nah, you stay home. Your hourly rate is too expensive.
Yes, that's definitely a modeled building.
Yes, you're definitely over a capital.
Yeah, and then the mosque is not modeled. But you see what I mean up ahead?
Yeah.
That looks like an old volcano crater.
I'm gonna check it out because I'm nosy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sort of similar situation like Santorini or so, where you have a pimple in the middle and then a circle around.
So, a while ago we crossed over the border from Sierra Leone to Guinea. So we left Sierra Leone behind. Another country to check off the list. But honestly, that must be a huge volcano.
Yeah. Well, it's probably also quite old.
Yeah, but if you look at that,
Yeah.
that must have been a loud boom. Good evening, Ian Fisher. Welcome in.
Good evening.
That's pretty cool, New George. I'm happy for you. You found a plane for those group flights. And you're joining us again on Sunday.
Oh. Okay, whatever.
That's a huge crater. Hey, and there's a village or little town called Kassa. Like you would write in German, cash desk.
Uh-huh.
That's to pay for the lungo.
Yes. Well, there's houses on all of the islands. There's a little village here.
Mm.
And there's a village even on that little one in the middle.
Was heißt mündliche Überlieferung? Wie würdest du das
Oral tradition?
Okay, so that's correctly translated. Because according to the oral tradition, this city here, the capital, started out as a fisher village. Catbet, are you from German? Asks New George.
No, negative. From Germany.
He thought you might be from Denmark or Norway.
Yeah, also not the case.
Of course we blame you, Surly Deaf. Who are you trying to kid here?
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, well, Tinariwen is the Sahara Bank. It's Mauritania. Mali is a country which has a lot of good music. But unfortunately, that whole culture scene and music scene has been destroyed by the fundamentalists, basically. But Mali used to be good for music.
No,
So
don't
Dev,
stop the engine.
so Dev, try and find something from Amadou and Mariam. That is Mali.
Okay, the engine stopped, so now I won't be able to
Stuff
start
like
it.
Sunday in Bamako. Well, I've got a plane to fly.
You got a plane to fly? Really?
Otherwise, I could find that. See what my autopilot does.
You're doing a flight from Auckland to Vancouver. How long will this take?
My daughter's sleeping.
So, what does my... Oh, I should... Just in case. Fill up.
Yeah, can't forget about flying the Smitty because she's dead.
Battery drained.
Yeah, and the thing is, it doesn't matter how long you fly, it won't charge it. So,
Did you have the pitot heat on?
I don't know. Probably.
That's a thing that takes too much power, at least at the Spitty, that it would not charge the battery. Even the engine is running and stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, I cannot start now without reloading and without losing the flight plan. So I might go for something else.
Control E does not work either. So I got my... Catpad, you can reload.
Yeah, but
Not
just
but.
I didn't want.
Come on, computer, please. Thank you. We're here. You got a flight plan.
Thanks.
Hakuna Matata.
But it will happen on the next one as well. So
Don't throttle
I
all the
might
way
jump.
back. The
Yeah.
Schmitty does not like it.
No, it was not by throttling back that I stopped the engine. It was because I was fiddling around with the tanks.
Ooh.
And that's what caused it, I think. So yeah, I don't know. Do I take the Spitty?
Take whatever you like. Yes, New George, everything's fine. And the magnetic switch is not pre-installed if you get 737 MCP from WinWing. It's safely hidden away in the box if you get the Mac version, but you need to screw it in yourself. And I can tell you that switch is loud. You hear it fall even through the headphones and a noisy aircraft. There comes Richie.
Let's give it one more shot.
Yes, it just was. I thought it was pre-installed since it was so nicely hidden away in the packaging. That was the problem in the first place. It's louder than a Logitech switch. Yeah. It's louder than one of the Logitech switches. So.
Oh god.
Yes. So, how is Richie doing? I found it okay.
Okay, yeah. Sim, you're lying.
What the freak?
To put a huge building here, it's absolutely not realistic. But maybe it could be solar panels in real life.
Maybe. I'm curious what that building over there is. Sally Duff, the music is appropriate for the region of Earth we're flying over, so thank you. got the belly pod on. Why?
You know what? I downloaded the flight plan and then I forgot to load in with the flight plan. I'm not here.
You have your own luck, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
The railway goes through the middle of the city. Yeah, she's a naughty kitty today. Tried to steal food again. Even her food bowl was full. Mrs. Kitty. What? What's that? Is that the other thing you meant, Nights Up?
Yeah, yeah. That looks like it might be solar panels.
Possible. Very weird. If you look how big that capital is.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the way up to the hill, mountain over there. She's a kitty of many names. Like darling, sweetheart, goblin. There's a Mr. Ghost, also in a Spitty.
Okay.
Oh, she had a... notes. What do you want to say to me, New George? Whee! Oh, this is pretty. I'm here. Hey, Boston Elf. Welcome in.
Hello, Boston.
The music is punched in by Solid F. We are over Guinea. Ach, du meinst Schnauzer. She just has a black nose. She just has a black nose. Oh, sweetheart. We just took off from Golf Uniform Charlie Yankee. And we are between Golf Uniform Charlie Yankee and Golf Uniform Foxtrot Alpha. But if you're in a Speedy Bird, I would use Golf Uniform Charlie Yankee. Hey Richie, how you doing? Who's winning the fight with the Spitty? Is she mean to you? Mrs. is also fine. Catbird goes, wee! I have again that weird loading in stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's not true.
Oh, nice. That's nice. Really? At night? Now you're talking some stuff. I would be very scared if I would see them when it's daylight. Because I think that would mean we're pretty close to the sun and left our normal position. Yes, me too. Hey Dylan. Just got the A340. Congratulations. The cat is flying information. I would say we will wait together on the next airport.
Yeah.
Golf Uniform Foxtrot Alpha. If anybody wants to jump in, feel free to.
Umu Sangare I actually saw live in concert. Yufa Katuri. Very good choices there, Solidev.
Oh. Somebody's wheelies are dropping.
Yes.
That means we are there.
Are we there yet?
Apparently so.
There's a dust cloud. That's where we're going to land.
Let's try something else. Might be a bit slow, but we'll see.
There comes another Spitty. Yes, it was butter. A 48 at LRM.
Selection.
Golf Uniform Fox Alpha. Yes, Boston Elf. It is. So I'm gonna post a picture. Oh, cute. Willow's doggy is also very cute.
So, what our next full stop place?
So there is the Boston Elf. Whoop whoop. That's a happy song, a good vibe song. We're in the North Europe server. Richie? What happened? Where are you? Don't see you anymore.
So this is gonna be interesting.
Why?
I mean, well, how should I put it?
Okay.
The Aerostar.
Okay. Grovosaurus in the X card? I thought that's just a driver thingy. The picture's not the best, but that's what we did today. We got our new car, which will pull a caravan. And that's Mum. The lady in gray hair.
How do you call this model? Is it a VN200?
No, it's a Nissan Primastar. Primastar. Should be the same like a NV200. 300, sorry.
300, yeah, okay.
Big car. I drove it home, and I can tell you, oh boy, that's a different feel. The face of Mum when she first sat in the driver's seat, because we made a picture with her in the driver's seat, just for riling up a bit of the family.
That's the one in the Discord.
Yes, that's the one in the Discord.
Yeah, she has a very wide smile in
yes.
the face.
Yes, Opel, Renault, and Nissan. Opel is called Vivaro, Nissan is Primastar, Renault is Traffic. Traffic.
Has your mom seen the caravan yet?
No, we get the caravan in March.
Okay, that'll be another smile coming.
That smile was so big. She did not want to leave a driver's seat afterwards. So there comes Mr. Ghost. Down here is nicely done. And that's the picture we're talking about. Where Mom has the big smile. She did not want to leave the driver's seat at that moment. She did not know which car we will get. So that was a surprise when we went into the dealership. Yeah.
Nice.
We went past our car. May did some paperwork in the back with the shop assistant or sales assistant. Then I gave her the key. She shall explore which car we actually bought. It was fun. You should have seen the face. And hey Duluth, thank you for the lurk. So guys, are we ready to take off again?
Yes.
Well then, here we go. Hope I stay on my side. Not today. You did not scare me.
A small dam.
Dum dum dum.
Dum.
Doing a circle. The other peeps can catch up.
So, what's our next landing?
Sorry?
What's our next landing place? Just so I can start moving in the right direction.
Golf Uniform Fox Hotel.
Thank you. It's definitely going in the wrong direction.
And you got a VOR with 112.1. And NDB 350.
Okay, thanks.
So, there the guys. Gonna switch that. What do you think is this lush green? Down below. Bushes or trees?
Mm-hmm.
No, there's think-
Bup, bup, bup.
I think it's mostly bushes.
Yes, that's the next one, but it is in the same direction. And we just going to touch and went at Kabbalah. Sorry, Dev. I'm curious if this next lake is also another dam.
Yeah, I'm sure. It looks very, very suspiciously like one.
Richie Ricardo, I did not get the new license yet. That's another thing on my plate I need to organize. And Keyboard Cat drove the traffic version some time ago. Nice. And Grovosaurus and the Wild Kitty. The Wild Kitty is up to 200, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a bit slow. I mean, for us.
I'm doing 220, not bad.
Yay!
This late loading thing is really annoying.
Yeah.
Ground textures.
But you know what's annoying too? If you drive in a car that has a warning system that if you go over the speed limit for a certain amount of kilometers per hour, it beeps while you're driving and
Yes,
beeps.
they all have it now, the new cars.
Le
But
beep.
if it's like anything like the Renaults, you can turn it off.
I just
Yeah,
need to
you can
find
put
it.
You can deactivate it, but I think I heard somewhere that you have to do it more or less every time.
Le
Every
beep.
time you start the car and start driving, you have to do it.
It's another reason why I don't want to buy a new car.
That's the good thing of buying a moped.
Yes.
They don't do that.
Le beep.
And so you don't pay for these systems either, because you actually end up paying for all those
Yeah.
technology things as well. 234.
Do I see strange water masks?
Yes, you do. Ooh.
I already flew over one dam.
Damn. That's a cool picture.
The reading is 21 degrees outside at this altitude. Quite
But
nice.
you do not go over the speed limit.
Who, me?
Nee, Richie
Oh,
Ricardo.
awesome.
that they think for you. It's always funny when you
Yeah.
have, for example, we have a little town next to us. 90% of that town is 30 kilometers per hour. Just the main roads are 50 kilometers per hour. So you have under the town name on Schild,
Sign.
on the street sign, the name of the town and the speed limit. And I drove through Tulnabach, that town, with 30 on the sign, but I was on the 50 kilometers per hour road, so I had the 30 sign blinking, 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 and beep. Even if I was on the road, with the 50 kilometers an hour. You know how fun such a ride is when you hear beep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my biggest shock was when I recently had a car which did the steering for me.
Oh, the assistant.
That I did not
Oh
like
my
at
God.
all.
That's deadly.
You hold the steering wheel solid, don't move, and all of a sudden you feel how the tires are
Sure.
moving under
My
you.
God. That's
That
scary.
really felt absolutely creepy.
Scary.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty
It was
here.
a small road, a single track road, and it had white lines on either side. And these white lines somehow caused that car to
Confusion.
think that it had to jeep to the middle of the road or whatever. And I could not switch it off. There was one assistance which I could switch off, but it didn't change that. That would be a reason for me not to buy a car.
Of course. That's a valid reason. Car thinks you're dumb and is dumber than you, so it might kill you someday. Something like that.
I mean, my car has all sorts of assistants built in, but once you switch them off, they stay switched off for good, and you're fine.
Well, our new car even has now a SOS button.
Ah, yeah, okay. In other words,
They all-
somebody somewhere always knows where you are.
Where you are.
Don't have anything to hide.
Just wait until you drop your next bank. Interesting formation here.
Hmm.
Did Groversaurus stay behind in the airport?
Could you say that are tabletop mountains? Hello, Willow. Are you back from socializing?
Hello, hello.
Or was this on Sunday? Were you out with friends? The picture what you posted with doggy is so cute. Nice. Some cloudies are spawning in.
Mm-hmm.
Burkina Faso. Okay, cool. Burkina Faso, that was down there somewhere. Apple. Sidon? Oh, what's the name? Thank you for a follow. Poseidon66. Welcome in. Hope you have a fine day. Or evening, depending on where you're located on the world. So insomnia, basically. We are in Guinea, so we got some local music from over here. Our DJ Solidef is punching in those nice titles. We are in Africa and we're going at the moment from Conakry or Conakry
Conakry. Mm.
over to Bamako. Not on a straight line, just stopovers. We have some little jumps between airports.
And the music that's playing at the moment is from Bamako.
Okay. Cool. And with us, there is a Catbet, a Grovosaurus, Mr. Ghost Gaming, Boston Elf, and Nightsap. So if you want instead of sleeping, fly with us, then you can load into the sim and join our flight. 64 gigabytes of RAM.
Yep.
At the moment, Poseidon, there's a 4090 in the gaming computer. Willow, I just want you to drive home safely. Maybe get you some good music in the car if you are driving. But please do not distract it by a stream. But in Poseidon, in my info section, there is a detailed listing of what's in the machine. AKA the rig. You're the passenger. Okay. Don't put your feet on the dashboard. Like cruising. Oh, actually, I hope I did send Catbat the link of that video. I found a video in my reel where... Yes, I sent it. I need to record that from my screen. Where they sat in a Vision Jet and spooled it up. And you heard...
Yeah, that sounds
This
good,
is
doesn't it?
awesome. That sounds so good. And Willow, faster. Way faster. I had my headphones in. That sounded amazing.
Oh wow. Can imagine.
I will try and find now while I think of. Hey Golf, how you doing? Golf. Wait a second. That was Golf Foxtrot Kilo Bravo. Golf, we will blast it through. We'll touch and go. Just start when you see us. Gives you goosebumps. Yeah, sometimes we have those videos. Ooh. Hello, sweetheart. You're a bit early. Sweetheart, you're a bit early. What's up? I don't know, Willow. I don't know which turbine the Vision Jet has. I think it runs on Jet A1. Don't think it uses F-gas or something. It's quite nice here with the soft hills. I would not call that mountains.
No. Hills.
And baby valleys.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Was trying to hum along.
It's so nice and green down there. I wonder why nobody's living here.
I'm not sure.
Mercury?
There's a little town here.
Yeah. 2 little towns after.
Musala.
Okay. And with what fuel do you fill that one up? Why do I know that song? So we were both right. I misinterpreted the gas in the gas turbine engine.
Oh, that was a very popular song at one point.
Yeah.
Yeke Yeke.
Yeah. Where's golf?
You know, many jets have that. Even this old Horton here has that sound. When it spools up, there's a certain rev where it just makes these noises.
Maybe die Turbine muss hier angeschleppt werden. Vielleicht von dem Aggregat?
Yeah, but it's It's the actual turbine itself
Okay.
which makes the noise.
Touch and went.
In the Horton, you first hear something that sounds like a lawnmower, which is the engine that starts the turbine. And then once the turbine starts, you get this howl, which is very much
Book
like
and
what you get
go.
with the Vulcan as well. And once the revolutions are higher, that howl disappears.
Maybe it's just the frequency then?
Yeah, I
What
think so.
the wind produces when it goes through the turbine?
Yep. And it's a thing which some jet engines seem to have more than others. So must be something to do with the construction, the shape of the blades and the turbine or whatever.
Yeah. And how the wind or the air is moved through.
Yeah.
I think that's the main reason. Whee! Let's do a circle that the other buddies could catch up.
What is catbat flying?
The A600 Aerostar.
Ah, it stands for Aerostar. Your code confused me. AEST. Yeah.
Whee! Touch and went for Mr. Ghost. Ouch. That left a crater, I'm for sure. Oh, let's continue. And the Horton goes zoom. And whee! On the map, this area looks like crumbled tinfoil.
Yeah. True.
Boston Alpha's up again. Next airport is Badala.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Maury, how you doing? Welcome in. I don't know what's good. Oh, there's a settlement. That's pretty cool, Willow. Where are you right now? How far are you out from Badala, Catbird?
27 miles.
Cool.
How about you?
A bit more than that, and we will arrive pretty simultaneously.
30.
In
30.
Canada, Watson Lake? I have to lie when I would say now I know where that is, but Canada.
No, you
Which
should have
place?
said. You should have said, "Oh, Watson Lake."
Nah, Canada has so many lakes. Pick
Yeah,
one.
exactly. I might
right next-
know some cities because of the flying there, but
It's right next to Sherlock Lake.
Okay. Watch Sherlock Watson. And how's that constable called from Sherlock Holmes?
Is there? Um,
Oh yeah,
the idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Watson. Yeah.
No. What's his name?
Watson.
God, it's-
No, that's the partner of
Watson
Sherlock.
is Sherlock's assistant.
Oh,
But
okay. I thought
there is always Lestrade. It's
Lestrade.
Inspector Lestrade. Yes, he's the idiot.
Now I got it, Sally Dev. Sorry, that took me one moment. What's on a lake? Boats are on a lake.
Willow, in that area, I think that's Greenland. There aren't all that many airports to choose from.
Actually, in a small plane, there is on. Hold the head to the side. On Flight Sim 2, there is an airport pack for 2020 for Greenland, which
Yeah.
gives you many
Yeah.
more little airfields and airports for Greenland.
That's true. But they're just very small strips.
A DA62 does not care about that. Maybe you can add that on the Xbox. Those strips are very handy to have. Next one is Golf Uniform Foxtrot Hotel, Solid F. Maybe you want to put Nook also on your list and Nasashuak.
Yeah, Nook. There is a nice freeware for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Willow is on
the Xbox.
the console,
Oh,
the Xbox.
it's a difference.
Yeah, I saw a real life flight. The guy was supposed to land in Nuuk and in airliner. And then his plane, Nuuk was so snowbound that they couldn't land there. So they flew further up the coast. There's another airport there which must have been the big airport before Nuuk was built. And they landed there. And then all the passengers had to get off, and then they had to wait until Nuuk said, okay, you can come back now.
Yeah.
They all got back on the plane, went back to Nuuk, and by the time they were back in Nuuk, Nuuk was closed again. So in the end, they went back to Ireland.
Jeez. The frustration of that.
Yes. And then the next day, the guy did the same thing again, but this time they actually let them land in Nuuk. But from what I could gather, the locals all believe that Nuuk is actually in a worse position than the old airport, which had a lot less weather problems. But for some reason, because it's the capital or whatever, the airport had to be in Nuuk.
Yeah, the other.
What's the other one called? Kangalusak or something like
Yeah,
that?
Kangalusuak.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, and that's the apparently the predecessor of Nuuk,
Bravo.
and everybody says it was a better airport weather-wise than Nuuk.
Yes. Bravo Golf Sierra Foxtrot. Kangalusuak. It's a bit tucked in, like in a fjord.
Yeah, and that probably helps.
Yes, it's a bit annoying if you have to come in on the runway 27, because there's just an RNAV, and you have quite a spectacular route to fly there.
Yeah.
It's almost like that one approach over.
Guys are all coming in on the opposite runway. Okay, I'll turn around. Yeah, you guys are right. With the winds, I was not.
I'm following my route. I didn't care about the wind.
I know.
And now I know the airport. It's almost the same as flying into Paro.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you have in front of the runway a little hilly thingy where I have to go over. And come on.
Okay. I'll line up behind Mr. Ghost.
Nummage bummage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not yet. There comes Mr. Ghost. Ah, Sally Duff in the Vision Jet.
I think he's a while out. Yeah. We'll turn in between you
Nice.
guys.
Ah, was a pretty landing. Oh, there comes a Catus Batus. If this wasn't butter, I don't know what butter is.
Hey.
Oh, Nightbot. Oh, that one hurt. Did you hear about the kid napping at school? It's okay. He woke up.
Oh, God.
Nightbot. What the heck? That joke, yes. Huge one. North. North Europe. In 2020. So, there it guys. Boston, you're in 2020. I see you.
Yeah, I see you.
How many miles are you out, Sally Dev?
I think he's not even moving.
Ah, he is.
Oh, he's moving now. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Vision jet.
Yeah, 30 Dev has a vision jet now.
Ja, patatje, dat is niet een moment.
Lemau.
Helemaal, indeed. Lemao, what's up with you?
Ma. Give me Putzita. Give me now.
She still has.
Or pay me attention. Meow.
Yeah, hops, hops. Come on the lap if you want.
So, get back.
Sorry. The brakes on this thing are non-existent.
Yes, yes. What was that about? Never scratch my paint, don't you dare.
Yes, exactly. So, the next big airport would be Gaps, Golf Alpha Bravo Sierra. For you?
Yeah, yeah, that's the end one. But do we do anything in between?
Just touch and wins.
So, I mean, if it's not as long, then I can keep up more or less.
Okay. Then the next airport would be Golf Uniform Kilo Oscar for a touch and wind.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, let's see how far is that out.
Bravosaurus is coming in.
63 miles.
Yes, we see the Twinkies. Sally Def, do you do a touch and go?
We're all on the runway now. Only a bit of an issue. Right, I'll get off the runway here.
You're afraid.
I mean, it's not really good practice to have planes on the runway with other planes landing and taking off on them.
That's the Horton, Willow.
Let's give the man some space.
That's an absolutely amazing plane. Yeah. Not with O, with E. All 10.
Tim Horton.
But
it has nothing to do with the elephant.
Or with the Canadian coffee.
Yeah, that could be. It's a weird looking thing, but Willow, it's one of the most amazing planes flight-wise in the sim. It looks absolutely
that was pretty
weird
cool,
with the
Grovosaurus.
gear out.
Sally Def, this was cool.
But if you, once the gear is in, it's flat as a flounder, and because it's only wing, it has amazing flight characteristics, and it does up to 400 knots.
It's a fun plane.
It's a crazy plane, but it's wonderful. It was a prototype, yeah. There's only 2 or 3 built just before the end of the war. And there was actually, the plan was to build a big one with the idea to actually be a bomber which could be flown from Europe over to the States to bomb New York. But they never got around to build that one, fortunately. But I'm sure it would have worked because this system is absolutely amazing. It was built by 2 brothers, the Horton brothers. Flies in both sims, and it's just an enormous amount of fun to fly. 17 euros or something like that. So
Worth every penny.
If you fancy it, yeah, you will definitely enjoy it.
You coming, Sally Def?
Well, it would be Göring, wouldn't it? Because he was the head of the Luftwaffe.
It isn't the Horton a thirsty go?
I have no idea. As you know, I always fly on full
Yes.
fuel.
Yes, I know you're
I'm
a
sure she
cheater.
must be. With the two jets, she must be.
No. Well, that's the end stop. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 touch and wents between. Commander Sweeney, good evening. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh. Turning wind.
No. I need flow again. Guess why?
Battery empty?
Yes, totally empty.
Nicht alle Verbraucher wieder abgeschaltet.
I was waiting around on the last airport.
Guten Abend.
Yeah. Well, Willow, Göring was the fat guy. He was the Luftwaffe guy.
Oh.
He was actually a Luftwaffe, an ace in the First World War. He was a very successful pilot. But then in the Second World War, I don't think he would have actually fitted into a plane anymore. He was just too fat.
How's the world tour going? Going pretty well. We are today on the leg from Sierra Leone over to Mali. We have been in Guinea and now we cross into... we will be soon crossing into Mali. We are at the moment in Guinea. We had a tiptoe with the Sierra Leone border. So, yeah.
Yeah. Goebbels was a very dangerous man. He was small. He had a misshaped foot. So he felt very much inferior. And he used his speech to be successful. And when you hear his speeches, I mean, yes, that was dangerous. He was an absolute genius when it came to whipping up emotions in the audience.
Did we lose Mr. Ghost Gaming? Or is he above me?
No, I don't see him.
Okay.
Here I was thinking, why doesn't it speed up? I've one notch of flaps in.
You crashed on takeoff.
Oopsie.
You mean like your plane crashed or your sim crashed?
Ah, first time flying the Spitfire. Okay. The
That is
plane.
no surprise then. That's normal.
Totally normal.
That can happen even after years of flying it. And certainly,
Yes.
if you have no experience, this plane will kill you each and every time.
Yeah, I did a donut earlier in the Schmitty, so yeah, that would have killed the airplane at least. I don't know about the pilot, but not easy.
Once she's in the air, actually, Commander Sweeney, she's not that difficult to control. It's on the ground where she's an absolute bugger.
She's a pain on the ground. But she's a joy to
And
fly.
Kaharia makes things more difficult because she consciously flies an older version of the Spitty, which is even harder to control. There has been an update since then where the ground control is quite a bit easier, which is probably what you are flying, but Kaharia's version is even harder.
I do not like the tame version. They tamed the Spitty, and I don't like it.
There's always this argument, is it the Messerschmitt or is it the Spitty, which is harder on the ground?
For me, it's the
I say
Messerschmitt.
it's the Spitty, but
For me, it's the
Kaharia says
Messerschmitt.
it's the Messerschmitt. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so too.
What is Mr. Ghost flying now?
Boston Elf? No. That doesn't ring a bell.
What the hell is that? An MCT 1
Oh, there's Kuko.
8FS or something.
No, I can't say I've heard of that one.
Doesn't ring a bell for me either.
What's the name of it?
Arado.
Haven't heard of that either.
Flown out of Stavanger by the Luftwaffe in 1944.
Oh, is that
It was a
twin-
jet-powered bomber.
So,
Only saw a few months of service.
Most of the jets, or all of them, really came in just towards the end of the war. Like the Heinkel, what is it, ME something? That was basically the Vision jet system. With
Oh,
a
yeah.
jet
The
on a
ME-262.
jet on the back. Yeah. I can believe that, yeah.
Did he get some nice shots?
With a 50 centimeter lens, half a meter,
So somewhere down there is
It's just a dirt
a
strip.
piece of dirt to land on. Or
I did a low pass
touch an-
over it.
Are you already?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I couldn't be bothered to slow down as much as necessary to get the gear out. So
I don't see it. Ah, it's behind those hillies.
I'll do a land at the next one. Wait for you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these planes, if they had been developed even a year before, that would have been quite a different story. But fortunately, they were not. I mean, the same goes for the atom bomb. If Hitler had had a bit more time, he could have developed that
They
one.
would have figured it out.
Yeah.
The freak.
Sounds a bit weird now.
Be a nuisance, babe.
Sounds a bit weird now, but I'm asking myself what would have happened if they would have let him study art like he wanted to.
Yeah. He might have ended up being a totally harmless Viennese art professor. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows, yeah. Same with Kim Jong-un, actually. Because that guy studied in Switzerland. And he was like, I don't know if you ever heard that story. He was like a shy kid. Yeah, playing video games and stuff. And basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, touch and when?
But of course they got him back to North Korea, and it's getting too dark in the sim, so I'm gonna
Yes, Willow. Actually, that atom bomb thing happened not far away from where I live. There is a castle, and under that castle there is a cave. And in the last days of the war, all the scientists and the research stuff was put under the cave, under the castle in the cave. But that cave and the whole area were designed to be taken over by the French. So just before the French arrived, the Americans sent a special unit.
We got a raid, guys.
To that area.
Welcome in.
Oh yeah.
There's a two-time Murphy raid with a party of 82. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, Vatim guys. How are you doing? Where did you fly today? Hey, old veteran. Thank you for the resub. 37 months. Oh boy, the time flies. How are you doing, guys? Raid. There is a Muse fan. And we're in Guinea on our way to Mali. And there's Boston Elf, there's a Cat Butts, a Solid F, and Mr. Ghost Gaming. I think we're a little more lively than the kitty. You know, Old Veteran, the kitty has a very, very hard life. Keeping her humans occupied and in check. Voila, is that
I think
Tinariwen?
I think so.
Could be. Yes, it is. Yes, Tinariwen.
Yeah, Tinariwen are great.
We get some local music. She's spoiled beyond, Old Veteran. Ah, there's Golf. You know, Old Veteran, the catastrophe happens if she has a full wet food bowl and she still does have her belly rumbling because she does not want to eat the wet food. She more likely wants something from the human's plate. Well, that's the things I have to deal with. Yes, how sad. Such a poor kitty. Sometimes she sings the song of her people, but more likely she has the nose on my plate. No matter the cost. What are you flying, Mr. Ghost? I don't know that shortcut of a plane name. Bigger city finally again. And another raid! What's happening, guys? Ian Fisher raided us with a party of 6. Welcome in, raiders. Hope you had a good flight. What did you do? That city over there is called Kankan. So, Touch and Went is coming up. Mad Dog in Madagascar. Who won? I dropped the flaps pretty late, Willow, since they are barn doors. which fall down and slow down significantly. If she goes below a certain speed, she'd like to fall out of the sky, and that happens pretty quickly.
Yeah, in the old Spitfire manuals, they basically say when you're over the fence, which means the fence surrounding the airfield, then you should drop the barn doors.
So, coming through. Le bump. Bump.
Now in 24, that would have dusted. Nice dust cloud. Here there was absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna fly a circle around the airfield. Knipes is taken off. A touch of wind by Boston. Next one is Sally Duff. There we go. When you finish the round the world tour in the Spitty, what aircraft will you take on your next adventure? The KLM, the Clem.
Yeah, that should set you up for the next 8 years.
Exactly. It's a bit slow, isn't it?
For the next adventure is surely no world tour. I won't do a world tour in the Clem. At least not like we're doing with the Spitty.
That would last a while,
Schnauze.
but I might not accompany you there.
No.
A world around the world in the Clem.
No, thank you. Not KLM, like the airline, but the Clem. Die Hans Clem 65.
Which has a maximum speed of, I think,
100 knots.
80 knots?
I think we got her to 100, but with tailwind and everything
with
open.
Tailwind. Yeah.
With the proper headwind, you can hover, probably.
Yes, definitely.
with the clam.
Chubby
I mean, you could do
Sammy,
an adventure
thank
flight.
you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cat Pack. Hope you're doing fine on this evening or day, depending where you are located in the world. Shall I borrow you Mrs. Kitty for a day? And you cooking food and and she wants something? Same volume. With the clam, I think we go west with the night.
You could do some interesting flights with the clam.
Yes.
Like crossing the Alps, for example. And that would be a challenge.
A buffer between.
Yes, there are water planes, boat planes, seaplanes, whatever. Quite a few.
Ooh. When do you serve this soup?
Old Veteran
I'm gonna be
Pea soup
present.
is one of my favorites, especially at this time of year. It's great.
You see how many miles we do, Willow, each flight, and how many days we're in. So, yeah. It takes some while. Stop that, I'm
Yeah,
drooling.
Commander Sweeney. That also sounds nice.
That sounds very nice. Did you had potatoes in the soup too? Or did you eat it with a roll or bread? How many hours were you on the go? Pooh, you're stink, missus.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Horton.
No. The sim does not have 4D, at least yet. But that
Yep.
smells like mustard gas.
We are approaching larger towns now.
Lasagna soup. Really?
French style cheese soup is it's onions mostly, with cheese on top.
Ooh, that soup is delicious. The French onion soup with some
with a
cross-baked
crust of cheese
bread
over the top.
and some cheese. Well, I could do something like this. Haven't had that in a long time. Obviously. Oh, sorry. Was a long day.
Yeah, it's about time. But we're soon there. I mean, we could do a Kaharia and go directly from Gaia to Gubs.
Oh, we could do that. Catbat, will you go
Yeah.
direct Gaps?
I think so, yeah.
Which from my position is 21 degrees.
Yeah, from mine it's a lot less shallow.
Ba, 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 ba. 113.7 is the VOR of Gaps.
Thank you.
And 109.5 is for runway 06 ILS. In case you want to use
Thanks.
that.
Probably not.
I mean, who needs ChatGPT if they have Kaharia?
Yeah.
Runway heading 060.
And what's today's specialty at the airport restaurant?
I don't know.
Honestly.
What do you mean, Golf? I'm sorry.
Yes, that's slightly cryptic.
And Commander Sweeney, the original Spitfires did not have an autopilot. They had a gun
Which made
sight
sense.
where the autopilot would sit. And in the Sim Spitfire, you can choose between a Garmin 540 and or the gun sight.
I mean, the original Spits would just really
basic
fly very short distances from their bases to meet the oncoming German planes, but they were never sort of long distance flights, so there would never be a need for an autopilot anyway.
Well, nowadays the Spitties, they have a Garmin inside, since they need certain stuff for the flight safety, flight protocol, and for staying airworthy. The Spitty was just a fighter for short range. Ein Jagdflugzeug.
Mhm.
So, going direct Gaps. Golf Alpha Bravo Sierra.
14 knots of headwind.
I got 25. Wanna trade?
Yeah, 20, 21.
Really? Okay, wow.
Wer bietet mehr? There is my mouse. I need to do an air refuel. Willow, and if you think that they didn't have those modern technologies to build that stuff, it's pretty amazing. They were on the inside. There are and were pretty bare. Speaking of World War II, one of the most fascinating stories was the Dam Buster's bouncing bomb. Yeah. That one was it. That was the site. What you had instead of the Garmin.
Willow, the women didn't just build the planes, they flew them as well.
Ferry
They weren't
flights.
allowed to fly. They weren't allowed to fly them in combat, but they were flying them over from Canada and other places where they were produced to actually be used in Britain. So a lot of them, a lot of
Were
the women
badass
pilots
flyer.
had a lot of air miles in Spitfires.
Yes, and I think one thing for the women was they flew just at daylight and not at night. They were
Yeah.
not allowed to fly
They were
at
not
night.
allowed to fly at night. Yeah, yeah.
Daka daka daka.
Which in a way makes sense when you do transfer flights. There's no need to do it at night.
Boston is up there.
No. Is this a dam? Probably.
I highly think so. Yes, it is a dam.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know that the Russians had some all-female squads, but I'm not sure about the Americans.
There's some wetlands again. Ah, there's solid F. Only female pilots in the US were the ones that did ferrying of aircraft, the Wasps.
Mm-hmm.
So 80 miles out. Wow. Okay.
That's a film I have to watch again.
Okay.
I've watched it at least 3 times already, but this is just so good. This is a film from, hang on, it's with George Clooney and a few others, and it's called "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" And that is the music is in that film.
Commander Sweeney has heard of it, but never seen. I guess it's a recommended watch.
Yes, it definitely is. It's set in, what is it, probably in the 30s or so, in the South, and basically a group of prisoners in a chain gang who managed to escape, and all the sort of stupid things that happen while they are on running away. And then at one point they actually end up in a recording studio singing this song, which then becomes a great success as an early record. And because of that success, that basically gets them out of their problems, and they perform that song on stage at the end of the film. It's an absolute cracker of a film. The basic idea is the Odyssey, all the various mishaps of Odysseus, but that translated into a different surroundings. Very funny and very good.
So, flying.
And the group in the film, they call themselves the Soggy Bottom Boys. In reality, there are people basically around Alison Krauss who are playing this song. So in their concerts, they perform that also sometimes.
Oh, pretty cool. That's one hell of a ride, Willow. From combat medic up to senior captain. Yeah. That requires some balls, honestly.
At a straight-in arrival? No, it's not. I'm just saying it. It's, yeah, I have to do a turn.
Yeah, Commander Sweetie. It has to be said. I'm too much of a scaredy cat. I could not imagine doing such a thing.
Well, that's one way of putting it, character building. Oh, we have that big city fog again.
Yeah. The haze is coming.
Yeah.
So we might need that ILS frequency after all. If it's that bad, I don't know.
Well, it's not so that you don't see anything, but it's just hazy, very hazy. You know, like the sim always does it when there's a big town, a big city.
I can't imagine, Commander Sweeney.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Okay. You're on the edge now. Ha ha ha. Sorry. I know.
Are you applying for a position as dad?
Possible.
Think so. He's
So,
got the jokes for it.
yeah, we are in Mali. Crossed the border before we came to that horseshoe-shaped lake. There's the fog. The fog. Marking
The fog.
Bamako.
Yeah. So absolutely no markers. So I don't think there's anything worth looking at.
Yeah, but isn't that not common for the capitals
Well,
in
we had the
Africa.
occasional. We've had the occasional building. Like in Conakry, we had it.
Yeah.
One building.
Ooh.
It's luxury, isn't it?
Big luxury. We will find out if it's dust. And if we bury the nose in the ground, we should play as someone bites the
You know,
dust.
in 2020, that's the sort of normal thing when there is a large city. It always puts out this layer of fog or mist or whatever. It's not the case anymore in 24, but in 2020, you can almost recognize a big city by this fog.
The good thing is you can fly along the Niger, that river over there, the stream,
Yeah.
whatever, almost into the airport runway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Well, it's huge anyway, so it's difficult to miss it.
And I highly doubt that this stream is that blue. I highly doubt it.
It's probably the same color as the terrain, which is true with most streams, but not in MSFS. Okay, 9 minutes to go.
What was that?
Sorry?
I just had a strange sound. So, but if you didn't have it, then it must have come from my machine.
There's the fog. So, there comes the river bend. So, and at the end of this corner of the river bend, there is the ILS cone. Yeah, no, just straight. Here we go. I don't see a thing.
What was the ILS frequency?
109.5.
Thank you.
a 3-degree glide path. So. So. So, was the next coming in? You parked at the end
I
of
think that's
nowhere.
who, me?
Yeah, at almost the other side of the runway.
No, no, no. That's much longer. It's about halfway.
In comparison, the warthog and the spitty aside of each other. The spitty is tiny, so
Yeah, yeah.
tiny.
But the Warthog is a plane which, when you see it alone, you think it's smaller than it actually is.
Yes. Sauli Def is down safely. Yay!
Catbat is sitting upright in his pilot's seat.
With nummage bummage included, yeah.
Yeah.
Sauli Def, do you park please at my left wing? Little bird. Hmm?
It's,
Little bird.
I always miss me chuckle when you switch on your camera and it's
Yeah, in all those years,
tilted.
Microsoft hasn't figured out how
Yeah.
to repair that. Oh, Catbird is front and center.
Yeah. Yes, that's very nice. Thank you. Very much appreciated.
Okay, runway inside,
Whoop whoop.
or at least the runway lights. That's good because I was finding myself flying a ILS approach with a VOR instrument, something I haven't done in a while.
Okay, Commander Sweeney. Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. See you next time.
There's a massive runway.
Yes.
It was long enough even for me.
Even okay. And what are you guys halfway down the runway?
Pretty
Mhm.
pretty much.
So I can
About it, yeah.
so
More or
I'll
less in
fly a
front of the
little.
tower. A little bit
Okay,
further.
that's a ways out, so I'm just gonna fly a little bit further.
There's a catbird.
Post elf. Were you not sure if he was actually ever going to land? Catbird in the air forever. No, I don't think so.
Why does my brain circle now around the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Catbird in the Sky with Airplanes? That's right, zipper. I'm clearing up the weather.
It looks good though.
Just white? Nah.
Just have the sunset here.
That looks better.
I was gonna park. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Park here.
Well, there we have you guys. Cheese, fromage,
Mascarpone.
Käse.
Käsekuchen.
Raclette. That's what I bought recently.
Yeah, me too, actually. And got some raclette.
Okie dokie, guys. It was pretty nice to fly with you. Thank you for flying along.
Camembert.
Yes, camembert is also cheese. I got my picture. I saw at least one of you wasn't smiling. I saw
Yeah,
that.
it wasn't me.
Yeah? Have a good rest of evening. We see each other on Saturday at 2000 Zulu time with the Cessna 404 in Alaska. This will be fun. We get some valleys to find and short strips to conquer. So, guys, stay tuned. Have a good day and night. We're signing out. We just need to find the button. Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Is the button working?